Alphonse Owiny Dollo officially retired on Sunday, January 18th, after attaining the constitutionally mandated retirement age of 70, formally closing a chapter on a judicial career that placed him at the center of Uganda's judiciary and some of the country's most politically sensitive legal decisions. Appointed Chief Justice in August 2020, Owiny Dollo assumed leadership of the judiciary at a time when public confidence in the courts was increasingly tested by electoral disputes, constitutional amendments, and persistent questions around judicial independence. Today, Owiny Dollo officially handed over office as provided by the law. Deputy Chief Justice Flavian Zeija automatically assumes the role of acting Chief Justice until a new Chief Justice is appointed by the President.
I note that there are a handful of matters pending before me in my capacity as a member of certain quorum of the Supreme Court. In accordance with the requirements of the Constitution and established judicial practice, I will ensure the conclusion of each and all of those matters. Those ones are not going to be left to be a burden for another judicial office. I'll conclude them.
The outgoing Chief Justice consistently advocated for alternative dispute resolution mechanisms, describing them as a crucial tool for decongesting courts and ensuring timely justice. He says Uganda is emerging as a regional hub for alternative dispute resolution in Africa.
Through negotiations, conciliation, I have faith this is the way to go. So I leave the judiciary a very happy person, a very fulfilled person, because I know what we've started and has trickled out will be a movement. By the time the next Chief Justice retires, ADR will be the in thing, will be the household thing.
He says he leaves office hopeful that the ordinary justice seeker will increasingly access justice.
I leave this office with the knowledge that they, as the software of access to justice, will make us proud by ensuring that the ordinary justice seeker gets justice. Each of us must, in time, make our exit when the time comes.
The principal judge, Jane Abodo, has described Owiny Dollo as a transformative leader, crediting him with reforms that accelerated case disposal and improved judicial efficiency.
Under your leadership, my Lord Chief Justice, plea bargaining has reshaped criminal procedure in Uganda, reducing delays, easing the burden on courts, on the prosecutors, on the witnesses, victims, and fostering more meaningful and restorative solutions. These reforms greatly strengthened the office of the DPP's mandate and significantly accelerated case disposal across the justice sector.
The first time we went to State House, and the Chief Justice asked me to make presentation to the President of our budget because he had just assumed the office when we went to State House. I hope I ably represented it, sir. And from that time, the President listened to the Chief Justice and promised to support him. I can assure you that is how our budget started climbing from 199 billion to now 400 plus billion.
Before ascending to the apex of the judiciary, he was a High Court judge, a Justice of the Court of Appeal and Constitutional Court, Deputy Chief Justice, and earlier a Member of Parliament representing Agago County in the 6th Parliament from 1996 to 2001. As a High Court judge, he presided over several high-profile criminal cases, most notably the trial arising from the 2010 Kampala twin bombings. His most controversial moment came while serving as Deputy Chief Justice when he chaired the Constitutional Court panel that upheld the removal of presidential age limits from the Constitution. The ruling cleared the way for President Yoweri Museveni to seek additional terms beyond 2021 and remains one of the politically charged decisions in Uganda's constitutional history. The judgment sparked intense public debate and criticism from sections of civil society who argued that the judiciary had failed to firmly assert itself against executive power on fundamental constitutional questions. As Chief Justice, Owiny Dollo presided over a Supreme Court that delivered one of its most consequential rulings in recent years, declaring it unconstitutional for military tribunals, including the General Court Martial, to try civilians. The decision was widely welcomed by human rights advocates and legal scholars. Although the Judicial Service Commission submitted a list of nominees to the President, the next Chief Justice has yet to be appointed. The leadership transition comes at a time when the courts may once again be called upon to adjudicate politically charged presidential petitions and other election-related disputes following last week's presidential and parliamentary polls. Norbert Atkunda, NTV News.